Today, we dive deep into a heartbreaking scene that has left fans stunned. Amal Clooney, usually the picture of grace and composure, was seen leaving a hospital in tears as George Clooney's health reportedly took a sudden and frightening turn. For years, the couple has been admired as one of Hollywood's strongest pairs, but what unfolded inside that hospital room paints a very different picture. One filled with fear, uncertainty, and the fragile reality of life's unexpected twists. Witnesses who saw Amal Clooney that day described a moment they never expected. The renowned human rights lawyer, known for her steady confidence in the courtroom and her calm presence in public, appeared overwhelmed, emotional, and visibly shaken. She walked out of the building with her head lowered, wiping away tears as a close friend placed a comforting arm around her. It was clear that whatever news she had just received had shaken her to the core. For someone who has handled tense global cases, political negotiations, and international crises, seeing her break down so openly suggested that something deeply personal and truly alarming had occurred behind those hospital doors. Sources close to the situation shared that George Clooney had been under medical observation after experiencing unexpected complications. Although he had been managing certain health concerns privately, no one anticipated his condition to shift so quickly or so severely. Doctors reportedly rushed to respond as George's symptoms escalated, prompting immediate tests and emergency intervention. What made this especially distressing was how sudden the decline was. According to those familiar with the events, one moment George had been speaking normally with Amal, and the next, the medical team was calling for urgent support. Amal, who had been by his side every minute, was said to have watched in shock as the situation unfolded faster than she could process. While Amal has always stood as George's rock, a moment like this cuts through even the strongest composure. Her reaction leaving the hospital was not simply emotional. It was revealing. For years, George and Amal have portrayed a relationship rooted in unwavering support, deep partnership, and unbreakable love. But seeing her in tears confirmed that whatever George is facing now is more serious than anyone previously understood. Those who saw her described her expression as the look of someone carrying the weight of fear and helplessness. Even though the Clooneys have been protective of their privacy, moments like this cannot be hidden, and Amal's reaction spoke louder than any official statement ever could. Inside the hospital, doctors continued to evaluate George's condition, while Amal waited anxiously for updates. The uncertainty alone can be emotionally exhausting, especially for someone who is used to navigating every challenge with a plan. But here, there was no script, no strategy, and no negotiation. All she could do was wait, something that can be devastating when the fate of someone you love hangs in the balance. As hours passed, more tests were conducted, and medical teams reportedly worked tirelessly to stabilize him. Those close to the family say Amal hardly left his side, refusing to step away even when hospital staff suggested she rest. Her dedication showed the bond they share, one forged through years of partnership, parenthood, and navigating fame under constant public scrutiny. Once images of Amal crying surfaced online, fans around the world began expressing worry, sympathy, and love for the couple. Many recalled George Clooney's openness about his past injuries, health scares, and the toll of his demanding career. Others focused on the emotional toll such a moment must place on Amal, who has always been admired for her poise. Social media quickly erupted with messages of support, prayers, and hopes for recovery. The Clooneys have millions of admirers, not just for their talent and success, but for the authenticity and kindness they consistently show in their public and private lives. Seeing them go through this has struck a nerve with people everywhere. While Amal remained at the hospital, family members reportedly stepped in to support the couple's young twins, ensuring they were cared for while their mother focused solely on George's health. This moment has become a reminder of how fragile life can be, even for those who seem to have everything. Through it all, Amal's strength has been unwavering, even amid tears. Those close to the family say she is determined to stay hopeful and is relying on the best medical team available. Her priority has been George's comfort and stability, refusing to leave his side for more than a few minutes. If you want to stay updated on George Clooney's condition and Amal's journey through this emotional time, make sure you subscribe to the channel turn on all notifications, and stay with us as we follow this developing story. Your support means the world, and it allows us to continue bringing you important updates as they happen.